Hi friends, welcome to VJ Designer YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to show you how the tools are works in Adobe Illustrator. I'm just opened Adobe Illustrator here and I got welcome to Illustrator Panel. Here we have multiple pages. I just choose A4 page here. Now this is the toolbar. Okay, these are the tools we are going to use for making designs. I will show one by one how the tools are works. Okay, first tool we have selection tool here. I'm just taking one rectangle. I just fill the color. I just turn off the stroke and using selection tool you can move the rectangle from one place to other place. Also you can stretch in any directions like x, y, z directions. Also using this corner you can stretch the rectangle, and also you can rotate the this shape. Okay, this is how selection tool works. And direct selection tool, now I'm taking one shape like circle. I just change the color. I just turn off the stroke, and using direct selection tool you can select these points like this. Holding shift you can select 2 points, and also you can move and you can modify shape like this. Okay friends, next tool we have magic wand tool. I just take one rounded rectangle tool and I just copy holding alt, and if you want to continue the copy just press Ctrl D and just select all, and holding alt you just copy all of this. And I will change the colors here. I just give red color. Here I will give pink. And using magic wand tool you can select similar colors in your designs. Like see, if I click on red and all the red colors are selected, if I click on the blue all the blue colors are selected here. This is how magic wand tool works. Next tool we have lasso tool. You just select all, and using lasso tool you can select some portion of the your design. You just select upper portion, and using direct selection tool you can move upwards and downwards like this. Okay, this is how lasso tool will work. And I'm just deleting this and go to next tool, pen tool. I'm just using stroke. I draw one shape here. Okay, select this one, and we have some more, but I will increase the stroke weight here. Also you can change the color from here. We have multiple options in the pen tool. We have add anchor point tool. Here you can add some points in between the segment. Next we have delete anchor point tool. Using this you can delete some anchor points. And here we have anchor point tool. This you can make rounded shape of your segments like this. Next we have curvature tool here. I'm just deleting this one and we'll select curvature tool, and you can make 2 points and drag it down of your mouse point, and it will make the curvature of line like this. Okay, this is how curvature tool works. Next tool, type tool here. Using this you can type some text on your design. Here you can increase the font size, and also you can change fonts from here, and you can change regular and bold of the font. I just write some text here. Here you can change the color of the text. I just make it red. Also we have multiple options in type tool. You can see one by one. We have area type tool here. Using this tool you can type your text inside some shapes. If I taken rounded rectangle tool and I selected that area type tool and just click on that shape, and whatever you are typing that will text inside this your rounded rectangle tool. Also you can change color here, and fonts also you can change and increase the decrease the font size from here. Okay, next tool we have type and a path tool. Okay. If I draw one path here using pen tool, escape, just take type on a path tool and click on this line. This text are typed along that line. Next we have vertical type tool. You can type vertically like this. And next we have vertical area type tool. You can type your text inside any shapes in vertical manner. Click on this, just click on that rectangle. All the text are types arranging in vertical manner. Next we have vertical type on a path tool. I just delete these things. I will take one circle here, holding shift just draw one circle, and using vertical type on a path tool you just click on that circle. Whatever text you are typing that will type in vertical manner. Next we have touch type tool. Here I will type something like VJ designer, and you can also change font from here. I just using touch type tool you can select any particular text or font here, and you can modify it, and you can make it bigger and smaller. Also you can change the colors, and from here you can rotate that font also. Next we have line segment tool, and just delete this one. Just take stroke. I will draw a line and I can increase stroke weight from here. Next we have arc tool. You can create arc using this tool. Just holding shift you can create a perfect shape of the arc like this. Next we have spiral tool here. You just click and drag, you will get spiral shape. Also you can modify the shape of the spiral using your arrow keys in your keyboard, up and down. You can modify the spiral here. Just delete this thing. And next we have rectangular grid tool. You can change color. This grid tool you can make some web designs and some photography albums that you can create. Next we have polar grid tool. Using this you can create some circular designs. This also I will show you in the next video in detail. Here we have some tools. First tool we have rectangular. Here you can fill the color and you can scale it in this manner. Holding shift you can scale it equally, and just holding alt you can duplicate, and control D for copy. Next we have rounded rectangle tool. From swatches you can change colors like this. So this is ellipse tool. Holding shift you can create circles like this, and ellipse shapes also you can create. Also you can change colors. These all tools are very useful for making your designs. Next we have polygon tool. Here you can change color, and also you can change the stroke color from here, and you can increase the stroke weight or decrease the stroke weight from here. Okay, you can select and move it. Next we have star tool. And you can change color from swatches. If you selected fill, it will change the fill color. If you select a stroke, it will change stroke color. Next we have flare tool. This tool we can use for making some light effects, lens effects in your designs. Okay friends, next tool we have paintbrush tool. Using this tool you can paint. Using the right bracket you can increase the brush size, and using left bracket you can decrease the brush size, and also you can change brush type like this. We have multiple brushes here. You can choose whatever brushes suitable for your designs. Next we have blob brush tool here down. This also similar to paint tool. You can paint it in this manner. Next we have shaper tool here. Using this tool you can draw any circle using your mouse. It will create exact shape of that circle and you can create any rectangle manually. It will automatically create a one rectangle shape. So if you create a polygon manually, it will create a polygon exactly. Okay. Next we have pencil tool. Using this you can create some lines, and we have smooth tool here. You can smooth the curves like this. You just click and drag the line. You can make smoothness in the curvature. Next we have path eraser. You can erase your line or your shape using this tool. Next we have join tool. You can just join the broken lines like this. Next erase tool. You can erase your design. This is scissor tool here. If I draw one rectangle, and if you want uh, cut one corner of your rectangle, not only rectangle, you can cut any shapes using scissor tool. Next tool we have knife tool. If I draw any circle, I just fill color. Using knife tool, you can cut in between of your shape. Okay friends. Next we have rotate tool here. Click on any polygon, and if I want to rotate it, just choose the rotate tool here and click on this anchor point. If you want to move that anchor point here, and holding and dragging, you can rotate the object. Next we have reflect tool here. If I draw one star and I just modify using direct selection tool, just holding this point and dragging inside, you will make curvature in your shape, and you just click on reflection and move this point in center. Holding alt, you can create a reflection of this star. I'll just delete this one. And next tool we have scale tool here. I draw one rectangle using holding shift, and you can change color, and you just choose scale tool here. Using this you can scale your object like this, and you can also increase and decrease the shape of your object. Next tool we have shade tool here. You can tilt the shapes like this. Next we have reshape tool. You can add points in between in your shape, and you can modify the design using this tool. Okay friends. Next we have width tool. I just draw a line using pen tool. and just turn off the fill here and just increase the stroke weight from here, and with using width tool you can increase the width of this line like this. You can increase and decrease the width of the stroke like this. We have multiple options here. We have warp tool here. Using this we can modify the shapes like this. And next we have 12 tool here. Using this you can create shapes like this, and I will reduce the stroke weight, then you come to know how this tool works. Now we have poker tool. You can modify line or shape like this. Next we have blob tool. If I take any shape, I just fill color here. Using blob tool you just modify your shape like this. Next we have scallop tool. If I draw any rectangle, you can modify these shapes like this. This is a crystallized tool here. You can give some crystal effects on your shapes like this. Wrinkle tool. This also you can make some wrinkle effects on your shapes. Next we have puppet warp tool. If I draw one rectangle here, and you can change color, and using puppet warp tool you can make a points here, and you just drag it upward direction, and you can make some shapes like this using these points. Okay, uh, this is how puppet tool you can use. And next tool is free transformer tool. And if you I take on rectangle, and you just scale it like this, and this is similar to scale tool. And we have some perspective distort. You can perspectively you can scale, and free distort we have this. You can make it, you can move this point wherever you want. Next we have shape builder tool here. If I take circles, and I will take one more, select both the circle, and you select shape builder tool, and holding shift just click on that position, will delete. And if I add one more circle and select all, and shape builder tool, just you can change color of this position. See, this is how a shape folder tool works. Just delete this. And next tool we have live paint tool. Live paint bucket. I will draw one polygon, and just copy of this polygon like this. Press Ctrl D to continue the copy, and select all, and just go to live paint bucket, and just fill whatever color. Using arrow keys you can change the colors like this, and you can fill that overlap area like this. I'm just delete this one. Next tool is live paint selection tool. Here I will draw one line like this. I will draw some of the couple of lines here and select all and go to live paint and make, and next go to live paint selection tool and select one segment like this, and you can change the stroke value, stroke weight, and you can change color also, and also you can change some line properties like stroke properties like dashed lines. Okay, this is how live paint selection tool works. I'm just deleting this, and next tool is perspective grid tool. If I click on that perspective grid, then perspective will get one grid here. If I take some sample text, I just write some text here holding alt and just copy of this text and just write YouTube. Here I just write channel. If I need to place this all the text in like perspective manner, you just select. If you want to change color, you can change this color by selecting that font. And if I select one text and just activate the perspective grid, go to perspective selection tool and select the text. Make sure that perspective grid is selected, and next assorted selection tool and select this text VJ and drag it like this. And before that you just make sure our left grid is activated, and next you just activate right grid and drag and drop that designer here, and next grid you just activate the horizontal grid here. You just drag and drop YouTube text, and you just adjust the fonts like this. Here we have one more text. Before that you just go to perspective selection tool and activate uh, horizontal and just drag it down. Okay, now first we will rotate this text like this and activate horizontal grid, and you just place the text and adjust the fonts like this. So this is how perspective grid can help. If you want to hide perspective grid, just go to view and perspective grid and hide grid. And next tool we have mesh tool. If I using pen tool, I am trying to draw shape of apple here. You can using this mesh tool, you can vertically horizontally just add some segments, select some points, and you can change the color of that particular point. This basically we can use for making some light effects or reflection effects, that and all you can make using this mesh tool. This is how mesh tool works. I'm just deleting this. And next tool we have gradient tool. I draw one rectangle here. We just apply the gradient to this rectangle. You can also change the gradients here also. If you want to edit the gradient, you can edit from here. You can change the colors from here. If you want to delete these points, you just select and delete the points, and you can change the colors from here. We have different gradients like radial gradients, linear gradients. Now this is the radial gradients. Here you can change colors like this. And here we have freeform gradient. You can manually add some points and you can change the color of that position. Manually you can add some points and change the color of that area. This is how gradient tool works. I'm just deleting this. Next tool we have eyedropper tool. I'll take one rectangle here. I just fill one color here, and I'm just making one more rectangle. I will fill blue color, and if I want to copy this color to second rectangle, just click on red. You will get copy of that color. And also you can copy stroke also. If I give stroke effect to this rectangle, and you can change some colors of the stroke. If you want to copy first rectangle color and stroke into second rectangle, you just click on select the second rectangle and click on the first rectangle. This is how eyedropper tool works. And next we have blender tool. I'll draw one circle here. I just holding alt copy, change the color to blue and select both. Using blend tool, click first and second. You will get blend mode of the colors. Next we have symbol sprayer tool, and you have multiple options here. These options are only works for symbols. Also you can make your own symbol. For example, if I draw one shape here like this, I will create one shape and just drag it and drop it in symbols. And here you just give graphic and static symbol, okay, and just delete this one. And using sprayer symbol tool, you just spread the number of shapes like this. And here we have multiple options like symbol shifter tool. You can shift the objects each other separately. And also you have symbol scruncher tool here. Using this tool you can scrunch the multiple symbols like this. Next we have symbol sizer tool. You can increase the size of that symbols. Just click on that symbol particular area so that size will increase. If you holding alt, you can decrease the size of symbols. And next we have symbol spinner tool. Using this tool you can rotate the symbols like this. On that symbol, that particular symbol can rotate. And next we have symbol stainer tool. Using this tool you can change the color of each symbols. See, if I click on pink and wherever my mouse point is clicking, that color is going to be changed. Next we have symbol screener tool. Using this tool you can reduce the opacity of symbols, and holding alt you just click on any particular object, you can get back to original color. Next we have symbol styler tool. This tool affects only graphic style. Now I will go to window and graphic style here. You just choose one of the graphic style here. You can apply to these symbols like this. This is how symbols pair tool works. Next tool we have column and graph tool. This tool basically you can use for making graphs. This I will explain in next video. Next tool we have artboard tool. This artboard area is working area. If you are design something inside artboard, that you can export as a JPEG, PNG, PDF in any other formats, and also you can print from that artboard. If you can change artboard size here, just double click on this and you can make it A3 also. Here we have some options like landscape and portrait that you can do, and I will choose A4 here. If I want one more artboard, you just go to layer and here we have option new artboard. You just click, you get new artboards like this. Okay, I'm just undo this and I will go to next tool like slice tool. This tool we can use for making web designs. For example, I will show one particular shape, save it in multiple pages. Okay, here I will draw one circle here. I will choose this slice tool and I will cut in 4 parts of this circle. Just click it, we got 3 parts. I will click one more cut here, and now we will get 4 different pages. Export, save for web, and you can change format as a JPEG or some other formats and save it. If we have one circle, we convert it to 4 different pages. Next we have hand tool. Using this tool you can move your artboard inside window of your Illustrator, and also you have shortcut like holding space bar and you just click your left mouse button and you can move the artboard like this. Next tool we have zoom tool. You just select some particular area for zoom in. If you select any particular area holding alt, it will zoom out. This is how zoom tool will work. Here we have fill color, and just delete this. I will take one rounded rectangle and I will fill color and I will fill stroke color from here. Also you can increase the stroke weight here, so you have some stroke types here, you can change from here. Okay friends, these are the tools basically we are using to make any designs. In the next video I will show how the tools are using for making any designs. Okay friends, please like my video and share it. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you friends, see you in the next video. Take care, bye.